Have you ever had one of those days where you just feel a little off, like the world's moving too fast and your mood can't quite keep up? Maybe it's harder to shake off worries than it used to be, or you find yourself feeling a bit lonely or overwhelmed. If you're over 60, these moments can sneak up more often, but here's the beautiful truth. You have the power to protect your mental health and keep your spirit strong. Life after 60 is a time to embrace joy, wisdom, and new possibilities. And taking care of your mind is a key to making every day feel brighter. In this video, we're going to explore 4 simple, practical ways to protect your mental health and stay positive after 60. These aren't complicated therapies or things that require a lot of time or money. Just everyday habits you can weave into your life to feel stronger, happier, and more connected. Whether you're navigating retirement, spending more time at home, or just looking to lift your spirits, these ideas are for you. Let's dive in and start building a stronger, more positive you. First, let's talk about staying connected with people who lift you up. As we get older, it's easy to feel a bit isolated, especially if friends move away, family gets busy, or you're not out and about as much. But staying connected doesn't have to be hard, and it's one of the best things you can do for your mental health. Social connections reduce stress, boost your mood, and even help your brain stay sharp. You don't need a packed social calendar. Just a few meaningful interactions can make a big difference. Try setting aside time each week to call a friend, have coffee with a neighbor, or even chat with someone at the grocery store. My friend Helen, who's 66, started a weekly phone call with her old high school buddy, and she says their laughs over old memories are like medicine for her soul. If you're comfortable with technology, a quick video call with a grandchild or a text to a friend can brighten your day. If tech's not your thing, a handwritten note or a short walk to visit a neighbor works just as well. The key is to make a habit. Maybe pick one person to reach out to each week. Those small moments of connection can help you feel grounded and remind you you're not alone. If getting out is tough, look for local groups like a book club, a senior center activity, or even a church gathering. Even one conversation a week can recharge your spirit. The goal isn't to fill every hour, but to have a few interactions that make you smile and feel seen. Next, let's focus on finding a daily dose of gratitude. It might sound simple, but taking a moment each day to notice what's good in your life can shift your perspective in a powerful way. Gratitude helps quiet negative thoughts and boost your mood, and studies show it can even lower stress and improve sleep. You don't need a fancy journal or a lot of time, just a minute or 2 to reflect. Try this. Each morning or evening, think of 1 or 2 things you're thankful for. It could be a warm cup of tea, a kind word from a neighbor, or even the way the sun looks coming through your window. My neighbor Tom, who's 68, keeps a little notebook by his bed and jots down 1 thing each night, like a good meal or a funny moment with his dog. He says it helps him end the day on a positive note, even when things feel heavy. If writing's not your style, just pause and say out loud or in your head. The point is to make it a habit, like brushing your teeth, so it becomes a natural part of your day. Over time, you'll notice you're focusing more on the good stuff and less on the worries. Staying connected and practicing gratitude are 2 powerful ways to nurture your mental health, and they're so easy to start today. There are a couple more habits that can make your days even brighter, and they're just as simple and rewarding. Let's keep building on those steps to protect your mental health after 60, so you can feel positive and strong every day. The beauty of these habits is that they're simple, fit into your life, and don't require you to overhaul your routine. They're like little gifts you give yourself to keep your mind and heart in a good place. Now that we've talked about staying connected and practicing gratitude, let's dive into 2 more ways to nurture your mental health that are just as easy and uplifting. The 3rd way to protect your mental health is to make time for movement that feels good. You don't need to run a marathon or hit the gym for hours. Gentle, enjoyable movement can work wonders for your mind. Physical activity boosts your mood by releasing feel-good chemicals like endorphins, and it can also reduce anxiety and help you sleep better. The key is to find something you actually enjoy, so it doesn't feel like a chore. Maybe it's a short walk around your neighborhood, noticing the flowers, or waving to a neighbor. My friend Carol, who's 64, takes a 15-minute stroll in her garden every morning, and she says it clears her head and helps her start the day with a smile. If walking's not your thing, Try chair yoga or stretching to some soft music in your living room. There are plenty of free videos online designed for seniors, or you might find a local class at community center. Even dancing to a favorite song, like some classic Motown or a waltz, can lift your spirits and get your body moving. Aim for just 10 or 15 minutes a day, or whatever feels comfortable for you. If mobility is a challenge, simple arm stretches or seated exercises can still give you that mental boost. The point is to move in a way that makes you feel alive and energized, not exhausted. You'll be surprised how much a little movement can brighten your outlook and help you feel stronger inside and out. If you're new to exercise, start small and listen to your body. Maybe try a 5-minute stretch while watching TV, then build from there. The goal isn't to push yourself too hard, but to make movement a joyful part of your day that lifts your mood and keeps stress at bay. Now, let's talk about giving your mind a break with mindfulness or relaxation. Life can feel overwhelming sometimes, whether you're worrying about health, finances, or family. Taking a few minutes to calm your mind can make a big difference in how you feel. Mindfulness is just about being present in the moment, without judgment, and it's easier than it sounds. You don't need to meditate for hours or sit cross-legged on a mat. Try this. Find a quiet spot, maybe by a window or in your favorite chair, and take 5 minutes to focus on your breathing. Just notice the air going in and out, or listen to sounds around you, like birds chirping or the hum of your fridge. My neighbor Susan, who's 67, says she sits with her morning tea and just focuses on the warmth of the cup in her hands for a few minutes. It helps her feel calm and ready for the day. If you like a bit more structure, guided relaxation videos or apps like Calm can be great, and many are free. Even listening to soothing music like classical or nature sounds while closing your eyes can help you unwind. The idea is to give your mind a moment to rest, so worries don't pile up. Doing this regularly, even just a few minutes a day, can help you feel more centered and less stressed, which is like a shield for your mental health. Movement and mindfulness are 2 more tools to keep your mind strong and your heart light. They're simple, don't cost a thing, and can fit into even the busiest days. There are a couple more ideas to share that will help you stay positive and thriving, and they're just as easy to weave into your life. Let's wrap up our journey to protect your mental health after 60 with one final way to stay positive and strong, plus a few words to tie it all together. These habits we've been exploring are like little anchors, keeping you grounded and hopeful no matter what life brings. They're simple, practical, and designed to fit into your day, so you can focus on living with joy and strength. Let's dive into our last strategy and bring it all home. Our 4th way to nurture your mental health is to engage in activities that spark joy and purpose. After 60, it's easy to feel like your days are just about getting by, chores, appointments, the usual routine. But finding something that lights you up can transform how you feel mentally and emotionally. This could be a hobby you've always loved, like gardening, knitting, or painting, or something that you've been curious about, like bird watching or writing down your life stories for your grandkids. The key is to pick something that makes you lose track of time because you're so absorbed in it. My friend Robert, who's 69, started volunteering at a local animal shelter once a week. And he says play with the dogs not only lifts his mood, but gives him a sense of purpose that carries him through the week. Studies show that activities like these, ones that engage your creativity or connect you to a cause, can reduce feelings of depression and boost your overall well-being. You don't need to commit hours every day. Even a little time each week can make a difference. Maybe you join a book club, try a painting class at the community center, or even start a small project like organizing old photos. If you're not sure where to start, think about what made you happy in the past, or ask a friend to try something new with you. The goal is to have something in your life that feels meaningful and fun, something that reminds you how vibrant and capable you are. If getting out or starting something new feels daunting, keep it simple. Even tending to a few potted plants on your windowsill or listening to an audiobook can spark that sense of joy. The point is to make time for something that's just for you, something that makes your heart feel full. It's like planting seeds for your mental health that grow stronger with every moment you spend on them. Now, let's bring it all together. Protecting your mental health after 60 is about small, intentional steps that add up to a big impact. Staying connected with people who lift you up keeps loneliness at bay and fills your days with warmth. Practicing gratitude helps you focus on the good even on tough days. Moving your body in ways that feel good boosts your mood and energy. Finding moments of mindfulness or relaxation gives your mind a chance to rest. And engaging in activities that spark joy gives you a sense of purpose that lights up your life. These habits aren't about changing everything overnight. They're about adding little moments of care to your day that make you feel stronger and more positive. You don't need to do them all at once. Start with one, like calling a friend or taking a moment to notice something you're grateful for, and build from there. You're worth the effort, and these small changes can help you live with more joy and confidence. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one thing you do to lift your spirits or stay positive? Maybe it's a hobby you love or a person who always makes you laugh. Share your story. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more ways to thrive after 60. Your mental health is a treasure, and with these simple habits, you can keep it strong and shining. Here's to living your brightest, happiest life at any age.